Photos of a world leader wearing blackface have surfaced, and now Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has apologized. Trudeau back on the campaign trail in Toronto after saying he was sorry in Winnipeg on Thursday. The first photo that surfaced from inside a West Point Grey Academy yearbook, a school where Trudeau was a professor, shows him at an Arabian Nights themed party in 2001 with his face, hands, and neck completely darkened. Since then, more images emerged of Trudeau wearing blackface makeup. Trudeau described the incidents to reporters as a, quote, deeply regrettable mistake, and admits that he didn't think the photos were racist at the time.
What I did hurt them, hurt people who shouldn't have to face intolerance and discrimination because of their identity. This is something that I deeply, deeply regret. Darkening your face, regardless of the context or the circumstances, is always unacceptable because of the racist history of blackface. I should have understood that then, and I never should have done it.
The blackface scandal comes less than 5 weeks before Canadians hit the polls for federal elections. All right, let's bring back tonight's A-plus panel. Lisa Durden, social commentator, and Bob Bianchi, former prosecutor and now defense attorney. Lisa, it's interesting to me to hear Trudeau. He's only apologizing because he got caught, on one hand. Clearly. On the other hand, maybe you agree with this. His statement about context I find absurd. Obviously, there's a difference with somebody putting blackface on to be a racist and come after somebody, and somebody 20, 30 years ago dressing up for a costume party.
Blackface is always bad unless your mama and daddy gave it to you. My blackface is natural. So let's contextualize this, shall we? I might give the fool a pass if he had done it one time and he was 23 and it's 30 years later. A pass. The man had blackface, 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 and more blackface. He really was making me trip out. So that means he meant to do it to hurt and harm. The man knew what he was doing. He just got busted.
All right, Bob, again, the context. I think context matters. I think timing matters. You go back years. By this definition, a couple things. Number one, Jimmy Kimmel should be out of a job. The governor of Virginia should be out of a job or apologize for being racist. I didn't hear anything other than them saying, context of the time. Does context no longer matter?
I think it's a mistake that context doesn't matter. We talk about this a lot when we're taking down historical statues, Columbus Day, things of that nature. And I get it that creates hot button issues for a lot of people. But to me, the question really is, who is this person today? Is this something that is a part of an entire series of incidents, or was this just a frolicking thing that was stupid, boneheaded, right, and by today's definition, it's not right? But this person's heart is in the right place with respect to the constituents that are African American.
In this context, you could ban Halloween, and it seems that even that wouldn't be enough.
Well, the goblins,
a little stupid, right?
Hashtag goblins.
Just put the wig on and be Diana Ross. Don't do the blackface part. Just wear the wig.
Right. Thank you, guys.
How can you wear the wig? Just wear the wig.